And that's something I've been hearing for the last several years is that they're putting this on our food. Who knows what's in it? Bill Gates wants to kill us and you can't wash it off, so you're ingesting it no matter what. That's not true.
That's a pretty good synopsis. This got twisted around because Joe Rogan had a guest that was talking about Apeel, and she was talking about how it was on apples.
Yeah,
I
but
think
it
that's
isn't.
no, it's not. But I just think that's where that came from. That soundbite and why everybody thinks it's on apples is because she was talking about it being on apples, but it's currently not. Welcome to Influence to Death, your guide for navigating the wild world of wellness influencing. Hi, and welcome to Influence to Death. We're recording early today. My name is Victoria Lafont.
I'm Hannah Wright, and today we're going to be talking about a very trendy topic that's getting a lot of fire behind it, people feeling lots of ways. Apeel, also called Apeel, but I think it's supposed to be pronounced Apeel. It's the coating that they're putting on, well, right now, a very limited amount of fruits or vegetables that you peel. So it's actually not on every single thing, like I was led to believe.
Yeah.
So
if you do
about.
believe their website, which, I think some people might not believe their website, but if you do believe their website, it is on just a few select pieces of produce right now.
Avocado, citrus, like orange, lemons, and grapefruit. And sounds like it's pretty much it for now. So
yeah, it's this is interesting, actually. On their main website, I just happened to see this. Their main title tag, which means nothing to most people. It's a big deal to us in the marketing world, but it's like a 505 internal server error on their main title tag. I'm like, somebody needs to maybe let them know. So yeah, we'll list we can put the list of approved foods, the foods that they're using it on right now, in the show notes. But yeah, people have had very strong reactions to this product. So we're going to discuss that today. It's important to note that this is a paid episode. So I don't know why on these subscriber episodes, I just feel a little looser.
Yeah, I do too. As evidenced by our intro, just then where we don't even have it together.
Well, it's also early in the morning that we're early. I mean, I guess it could be earlier. The sun is up, but and on a day that we normally have off. But I just feel a little more casual. So yeah, this is for paid subscribers. We have an extra episode every month for people who support the show monetarily. So for $5 a month or up, you can become a paid subscriber, get that extra episode. We've covered some pretty interesting topics. We covered, I think Primal Diet was a paid episode.
Methylene blue, that was a popular one.
Yeah, the methylene blue, colostrum. There was one other trendy supplement in there, and it was like a trifecta episode.
We also talked about hygiene hypothesis in one of the subscriber episodes, the germ and worms. Yeah, and that was a really fun one.
Yeah, our boy Graham Rook. So yeah, we appreciate your support, period. Liking the episode, giving us I guess you can't, I'm so used to saying follow, share. Is there a platform you can like the episode? You can rate us.
Yeah, that
any
helps
rating.
Yeah, any rating.
If you think we suck, give us a 1 star. I want to hear about it, actually.
I think we've only had one low rating so far.
Which was actually very exciting to me. I was like, great. Yeah. And then, if you share the podcast with friends, that is helpful. And just to be clear, it's just me and Hannah typing away. I work on a tiny laptop. I don't even have I see people on these monitors and I'm like, we don't even have space.
Yeah. And I actually dropped my laptop the other day, pretty hard. And I was like, no. And then it was fine. I was like, oh, and that was a week ago. And now the screen is doing this weird thing. And I'm like, oh no. What's my timeline for failure?
Is there a place in Chattanooga where you can get a computer?
I'm sure. I mean, I would assume
moving
so. That
away
would be
from
weird if not.
Boston, I was like, we're moving away from the Mac store from the Apple.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if we have that here. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. So, dude, when I was writing my capstone thesis for grad school, in our apartment in Boston, it was a studio. So we bought this 7.5 tall, lofted bed. So we were 7.5 feet off the ground. We would have to climb a ladder, like kids to get in
Mhm.
bed.
That's
And
so
I
fun.
was up. It was for like the first couple of years. And I was like, I have to pee. Come on. I was up there writing and sat on the mattress in a certain way, and my laptop slid off the bed and fell n- down 7.5 feet onto the ground. And I cried. I mean, it was fine. But in the moment, I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
Fantastic.
So, actually, we're going to give you a little teaser. So before we cut off for people who are not paying subscribers,
Mhm.
you wanted to start the show with like
Oh,
one
yes, I
very
wanted to
important
say
fact.
something. So, we were talking about maybe it was the Primal Diet episode, or wait, no, you did that with Jameson. It was one of the episodes where we're talking about eating raw meat, and I listened back and I realized I had, like, just, said, "Oh, this is gross," or something, and I didn't want that to be misconstrued as me saying, like, eating raw meat is gross or eating fermented meats is gross or all the various cultural foods that like incorporate raw meats. I've eaten them. Lots of, I know that they're there around the world. I was specifically talking about the influencer that I came across on Instagram a while back who kept referring to this like fermented meat in a mason jar as farty meat. And it was just his whole persona and how hard he was leaning into it.
Yeah.
And his, like, tactics for trying to cover up the smell and stench of the farty meat so that he could actually, like, eat it, that is what I was thinking of when I was like, "This is just gross, like, what is this?" So I just wanted to clarify so I didn't sound like a total jerk. Because when I was re-listening, I was like, "This could be, heard in a different way." So, just putting that out there.
I can't imagine anyone would ever think you're a jerk, Hannah.
Thanks.
I also thought it was gross, and I've been eating raw meat for decades at this point.
Yeah.
Um, okay, yeah,
Mhm. Cool.
that's
Okay.
legit. Okay, so should we talk about Apeel? I have to say, I love whoever named this is a genius and deserves some type of like copywriting prize because it is Apeel,
Mhm.
but it did not appeal to the natural food community.
Also, Bill Gates does not own Apeel. He didn't invent Apeel. His scientists didn't invent Apeel.
Mm-mm.
I totally believe that misinformation, and
Mm-hmm.
I never, like, really looked into it. I just kind of kept in the back of my mind, and I was like, "Oh, this is sketchy. I need to look into this more, be cautious of it." So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
That's your tidbit. Okay, so we're gonna
Mhm.
cut off for anyone who's not a paid subscriber.